dear President Peter, the past president, the fellow Rotarian and distinguished guests. Good afternoon. My name is Michael. I'm from Taiwan. I'm the District Service Project Chair for the District 3523 in Taipei, Taiwan. It's my honor to speak to you for a couple of minutes. We have 16 members for our Rotary Friendship Exchange to visit your district this time. And how we begin this, the journey, that was in October 2014. Our district invited 15 district government couples to visit from 12 countries to Taiwan to visit. At that time, I'm the chair of RFE, Rotary Friendship Exchange. I host this program, and Jonathan, where are you, Jonathan? Jonathan is the vice chair. So we are honored to have PDG Andrew Scott and his wife Nikki to visit us. So that's a very good relationship, and I also appreciate that when I chartered a new club called Taipei Prosperity, and PDG Andrew Scott and all of your members give us a wonderful congratulation on our charter ceremony back in April 2016.
In the scary room.
Yeah, thank you so much. Now I would like to introduce our member. I'm Michael, and our PB Jonathan is the chair of International Service Committee for our district. And our fellow Rotary Friendship Exchange chair this year is Flora. Flora, where is Flora? Okay. And Vivian. Vivian is current president. He's successful of my club, Taipei Prosperity. And Steph and his wife, Tin, are the current president. They're current president. Taipei Influence. We have two IPP, the Lily, and Rotarian Diana. Where's Diana? And PP Nina.
Yeah.
And Secretary Joyce. Joyce, where Joyce? And PP Sharon, and her daughter, Michelle. Michelle also secretary for our club. And Rotarian Tiffany, the well-known brand name Tiffany. And Rotarian Vivian and Vivian Wei. Beautiful lady here. And May and Victoria. Victoria. Thank you. Yeah, Taiwan, a very small country. I think it's 1/7 of the New Zealand land, very small. But we have 23 million people. 23. So very, very dense. We are very strong in high technology export. So we are the 17th or 18th export country in the world. Even we are very small. In the meantime, because of that hard work, for example, the iPhone, and you use a lot of iPhone, right? We produce a lot of iPhone for the world. And as a result, Taiwan has the fourth largest foreign currency in the world. So, and some of you may know these leaders, right, from Taiwan. The past Rotary International President, Gary Huang, is from Taiwan. His tenure is in 2014 and 15. And this is another leader, important, the past I director, Frederick. As of today, we have 12 districts in Taiwan, and 790 clubs, and around 35,000 members in Taiwan. However, we are not the largest country for Rotary activity. But however, Taiwan is very generous. We are the largest donor per member in the world so far for many years. Our district name is 3523. Currently, we have about 66 clubs and about 2,300 members. That's our current status. And this is our current district governor, Jack Zhu. He's in the trading business and real estate investment, very successful businessman. I'm sorry he cannot come here this time. And these are our future leaders, DG, DGE, and DGND. When we would like to invite you, the Rotarian from District 1940, to visit our district maybe in April 2019, right? 2019. At that time, our district governor was again DG Castillo. Yeah. Taiwan is a lot of good tradition. This is our National Palace Museum. This museum have the largest Chinese treasure in the world. So you can look at some heritage, some treasures back 5,000 years ago. So very good place. In the meantime, we are very modern. This famous Taipei 101 Tower, which was once the tallest building in the world before the one in Dubai. It was tallest for a couple of years. And we are very strong in technology hub. This is in Hsinchu. So if you use the mobile phone or iPhone or iPad, you have very good chance which are manufactured by Taiwanese company like Foxconn or TSMC. Right now, most of the CPU or chipset are manufactured by Taiwanese company. However, we also have very beautiful landscape, but it's not as beautiful as yours. But it's pretty too good, right? And also we have beautiful decisions of course. We wish you all have a chance to be our guest in Taiwan. Yeah. So we welcome all of the fellow members from our Rotary Club to visit Taiwan for 2 events. That will be April 2019 for Rotary Friendship Exchange. Another significant event will be the Rotary International Convention in Taipei. That will be held in June 13 to 16, 2021. We should see you all there. Okay. Thank you so much for the speech. And now our group would like to present you a Rotary song in Chinese. Okay. All members come here. Just a couple of minutes, sorry. And I will have a come up here. And Lena will show you a dance for that. 请大家过来好不好呀？ Then I will介绍一下哈。那I will translate for you the name， 对吧？
OK， 来，
以上，
以上，先上还是直接用？
过来一上，没有音乐，没有。过来一下，没有音乐。OK， 好，等一下。啊。好。Let me show I translate first。我先翻译一下，然后再介绍一下。OK， 好，唱一下。 Appreciate the heaven, appreciate the earth, appreciate everyone. Cultivating me with sincerity and encouragement. Cherishing every opportunity to serve. It's a real face that binds us together. This is our Rotary. We have all kinds of talents here. We share value and goals.
One more time.
This is our Rotary. We are not afraid of any difficulty and obstacle. With heart together, we should walk down the path of Rotary together. Okay, thank you. Would you like to sing together?
我们没有音乐嘛，我们没有音乐。
Thank you. Thank you. I will present you the gift. Now I would like to present the gift to President Peter on behalf of the RP team. Okay, Peter. 微照相。Thank you for your hospitality.
Well, thank you, Taiwan. That's a hard act to follow, isn't it? Right, Sergeant Session today is going to be brought to you by the Fellowship Committee, of which I am privileged to be the chair. And the one thing that's unique about the Fellowship Committee is we actually have a 5-way test rather than the 4-way that everybody else has. Our additional test, of course, is would it be fun? And I want to see how much you can tell me about Fellowship activities. And the first one is quite important. Who can tell me how many of our Fellowship Committee functions and events are open to members only? No. Yeah. If anybody says anything other than none, please put it in. Please put your money in the box. And to me, that's very important because I became a Rotarian through having been to a lot of Fellowship Committee meetings. It's a great introduction to new members. And so, you know, if you want more of the likes of me turning up, then I guess you have to come to these events. Basically, has anybody here invited a non-member to a fellowship event? Yeah? Again, if you haven't done that, money in the box, please. Who can tell me what are the next 3 fellowship events that we have got planned? Now, I know everybody diligently studies the website, so you would know the answer to this.
Melbourne Cup.
Melbourne Cup. Not quite that. Yeah, that's the 3rd one. There's one in the middle as well. No, Singers is not organised by the Fellowship Committee. That's organised by John, so that's actually not one of ours. And there's one missing one.
It's a walk.
Yes, there is, but that's not the 3. I looked on the website. There's 3.
It's not 3 you thought of.
Yeah.
Friday at 5. Friday at 5.
Well, close. TTT, Thursday 3rd, yes. So if you've got all of those 3, you're exempt, otherwise you can pay. In particular, tomorrow night is the Melbourne Cup. We've got quite a few registrations. Is anybody intending to come who hasn't yet registered? You're welcome. Happy to register anyway, but please turn up. It was a good event last year, and don't forget there's the Fashion in the Field competition, and there's sweepstakes and all sorts of other things. So yeah, if you're going to come, you're not fined for that because you can save your money for a sweepstake ticket. What other fellowship events over the last 2 or 3 years can you name? I want to see quite a big list. I want people to understand exactly what's been going on. Jazz evenings. So? Guess who's coming to dinner? One of my favourite. Wine options.
Billiards.
Capity Island.
Billiards.
What's that?
Billiards.
Billiards, absolutely. Any more? You can have quite a few more. You know, we've been to the Times Cinema, we've done lots of walks, we do the Anzac picnic. We haven't yet done bungee jumping, but we are always open to suggestions regarding that. So by all means do. Anzac Day lunch, did I mention that? We actually organise the President's Dinner every year as well. So basically, if you've been to all of those events, again, you are exempt. Otherwise, I'll invite you to drop some money in the box. And to finish, very short session, I know, but that's pretty good because we're pressed for time. Just because I can, absolutely nothing to do with the Fellowship Committee, and I'll give you. It's traditional we have quizzes, so I'll give you one of my favourite quiz questions. And who can tell me in what year did Good Friday fall on Boxing Day? And there is an answer to this.
Who's calendar?
No, it was quite a long way ago. It wasn't quite that long ago. No, the answer is 1899. and Good Friday was a runner in the King George IV Stakes. So if you didn't get that right, pay up again.
Thank you very much. If you want to hear singing, guess what? You'll have to come on Friday. Well, not quite. Actually, this year, unfortunately, the New Zealand Symphony Orchestra didn't consult with us before they planned one of their most outstanding concerts, which is also on Friday. So we're going to do something very, very special. We're going to have a full run of the concert, or pretty much, on Thursday night at 7 o'clock at Wellington Central Baptist Church, which has actually got a better acoustic than St Andrews, in Bulcott Street. And if you definitely can't come on Friday, you're very welcome to come to that, and there will be a wee bit of added interest because Terence Dennis and I will most probably be coaching the singers just a little through the course of that evening. So that's 7 o'clock on Thursday evening, and Rebecca will be very pleased to hear from you so that she can debit your account to what you consider is an appropriate amount. But you're very, very welcome to come on Thursday night if you can't come on Friday. Now, I believe we're going to have an absolutely outstanding evening because we will only have singers participating in this event with the precedent that we have established who we believe have got the potential to have an international career on the opera stages of the world. And we've got 4 very, very young singers this year. You won't have heard much about them unless you were there and heard Natasha Wilson at the Prime Minister's evening some time ago, and you will have seen just what a beautiful singer she is and what a beautiful young lady she is. And the young men we have are just as outstanding as Natasha. Most probably the finest young bass baritone voice I've ever heard, with Samson Sedu. Now, isn't that a name for a singer? Samson Sedu. And a couple of wonderful young tenors. And then to cap it all, we've got another Polynesian equivalent incorporating these guys of Solomio. And they will be performing as a group. Now, I'd like at least another 10 people to register for the concert tonight, today. So before you leave today, in fact, so you've got a great opportunity to buttonhole one of the committee members, John's over there, and say, yep, we're coming. That will be great. Now, just as a little extra incentive, I brought some of the auction items. I picked these up personally from Dame Kiriti Kānawa at her home in Surrey a couple of months ago, and with a certain amount of trepidation, brought them back to New Zealand. Now, I actually love this. It's pretty wacky, but it's a copy of a Picasso poster that she fell in love with and decided to do her own painting version of it, and her signature makes it very clear that it is a copy. And I can tell you that if you're not bidding, I'm going to be actually on Friday night. So that's very, very special. And then we have something again which is, again, in its own way, quite unique. We have 2 photos signed by 2 of our greatest icons, Jonah Lomu and Dame Kiriti Kānawa. And the auctioneer and I actually this morning took an executive decision. What we've decided is that one of these photos is going to be sold separately, contrary to what's actually on the program, because it was down to be sold with the painting, and we just felt that they're so totally different that they should be sold separately. However, the second photo, and there are only 2, will go with the perfume as advertised. Now, the perfume again is pretty special. At the moment, it's covered in cellophane, hasn't been opened. It's a special Kiriti Kānawa perfume dedicated to her, and she has offered that she will sign the cardboard container, once the cellophane has been taken off, for the winner of this particular item. Now, how we're going to arrange that, I'm not quite sure. You may have to arrange a trip to England or buttonhole her when she's back sometime. She did also say recently in an email to me she would have loved to have attended this occasion. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a great evening. It'll be different to the last 2 years. These are younger singers, but they have magnificent voices, so I really look forward to seeing you there. Friday night, 6 o'clock, see John before you go, if you haven't got round to it yet. Thank you.